Hello and welcome back. My name is Shamsalali. In this video you're going to see what I eat for meal 5. You can see what I've eaten in my meal 1, 2, 3 and 4 by watching the previous videos. Now one thing I want you guys to comment below is how many meals a day do you eat? I used to eat 5 meals a day and these are the competitions I won, eating 5 meals. I don't think I could do that now with the level of size that you have to compete with. It was in 2016 when Neil Hill became my coach and he increased my meals up to 6. I had to rejig all of my times of when I would eat my meals in order to get 6 meals in a day. And so that is what helped me create even more size, more muscle tissue, and also go on to win bigger competitions. Now with this meal, I did have a bit of an issue when I was going through a bulking and not looking after myself phase. I would have just eaten anything and everything. I would have had burger and chips, I would have had a pizza and chips in the evening, and I wouldn't have cared. Going back to this meal over the last 6 months has really helped reduce my body fat. Let's get straight into it. Here is my meal 5 that I eat around 7:30 to 8 o'clock. We're going to be having 250 grams of salmon, 8 asparagus sticks, and we're going to be having around 150 to 200 grams of sweet potato. I no longer weigh my sweet potato because obviously I'm not in a position where everything has to be so perfect. Normally I would just buy salmon fillets that come ready-made around the 240 grams mark. In this case I've just had to cut my salmon up in order to make it fit. I put the salmon and the sweet potato in the oven for around 20 minutes and I just lightly fry my asparagus. I do fry my salmon towards the end. I just prefer it like this. This is a meal that I like to eat hot. A lot of my meals I do eat cold. Now this one in particular, if I can help it, I would much rather eat it warm straight out the oven. When I used to have to eat this meal in the middle of the day, I did used to eat it cold and at work, and I have to admit that was horrible. But that is what I had to do in order to achieve the size and the goals I wanted to achieve. Now, this isn't a cooking program, but I really want you guys to understand how easy it is to eat simple, healthy meals. A lot of people ask me, how do I eat the same foods day in, day out? How do I eat plain chicken, broccoli and rice? One thing I want to share with you guys is that I have seen starving children. I genuinely am grateful for every meal that I physically have. I eat 6 times a day. To know that I eat that much food, I feel a bit selfish. So one thing I actually do is donate money to a charity that I'm going to put the link in the description below. If anybody watching this wants to donate, please do so. It really does mean a lot to me. Every Eid, every now and again, I send money to my family in Bangladesh, my uncles, my aunties, my cousins, and this is something I actually do extra on top. I donate money to this charity that you can see in the description below in order just to feel like I can give back, and am giving back a little bit more. I look forward to doing more things like this in the near future. I am in discussions with a few people in Dhaka where I want to supply food for people who need it most. I think that is why I've always just been able to eat plain food. I understand that there are people starving in the world that would do anything for this plate of food. My goal is to obviously create the physique I want, and that will also rule my mindset in order to eat the meals that I need to eat that aren't going to be full of flavour, full of fat, full of oils. I can get past that just using that mindset alone. But the fact that I have seen starving children in the world genuinely makes me appreciate and be grateful for every Tupperware bowl, plate of food I have. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to show you my 6th meal of the day. It is actually my favourite meal as well. So thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.